And Bojack's EZA details are finally out, and he seems to be actually pretty good here. So honestly, there's not much to say. He's a very, very anticipated EZA feel for a lot of people. So let's take a look at what he's doing, obviously, just to kind of cover what he does first, you know, before he EZA'd. Very basic, 80% attack and defense, then depending on your HP, you got up to 70% attack or defense, right? So very basic guy, right? We'll see what he's looking like now that we have translations here thanks to Quentin, one of the mods in the Dokkan battles separated here. So leader skill looks to be not really, that doesn't matter, but 120%. Did they change that? Yeah, they buffed it by 20%. I guess that's fine, sure, whatever. Actually, you know what, I will say that's good for Battlefield. Extreme Int doesn't actually have like many good Battlefield options as leaders, so that's pretty cool. Okay. Alright, sweet. So both of his super attack effects now have a 30% defense raise for the turn on super attack. That's obviously really powerful. Before he didn't have a defense raise at all. This stayed the same. If they really wanted to make him really, really good, they could have made this attack and defense, but it makes sense that they didn't change that at all, right? So yeah, the 30% defense and then mega colossal damage and raises extreme class allies attack by 40% for the turn is very good. Now, the thing I wanted from this Int Bojack really, really badly is I wanted to see him get key here, right? Badly, this guy needs key. He has no key here. And then his partners, you know, like the other Bojacks just don't really... They're not good right now. Besides this guy, I'm presuming he's going to be good, right? But we'll see here. Attack and defense plus 150%. So that goes from 80 to 150%. That's a pretty significant jump. That is almost double the base stats right there. Then attack plus 100%, the more HP, higher the attack. And then defense 100%, the less HP, lower defense. So that increased by another 30% in total. That's pretty good. I think that's a very sizable buff. Again, going from 80% to 150%, that's good. But obviously this guy's an extremely old unit, right? So he definitely deserved to get those kind of buffs. Let's see if he has anything else multiplicative here. Key 1, and then attack and defense plus 10% up to 50% per extreme class ally on the team. So obviously you're going to run him on a full villain team, and that's not asking for a lot to run him on a full villain team, because if you look at his teams, movie bosses, Turf Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors doesn't have a leader, right? No, not yet. Okay. I mean, you're basically going to run him on the cooler team if you want to actually get the most out of this guy. So, I mean, yeah, movie bosses and then Space Traveling Warriors, huh? Turf Conquerors, I mean, which is fine. I think that's going to work out pretty well for this guy. Obviously, you're going to run like STR Cooler, LR Cooler, Golden Freezer, right? A lot of these units on that team could be very helpful. Okay. Now, let's take a look here. Okay, so... Again, what I will say before we continue on, the 5 key, that's extremely helpful, like I said, because this guy had no key at all sort of turn. That's good. The 5 keys, I love that, actually, that they added that to him. Very, very good job so far with his design, okay. So instead, he gets, on the full extreme class team, he gets an additional, okay, he gets more here. But let's say you're just on the full extreme class team. He has 200% attacking defense now. So that's over double the base stats, okay. Changes tech key spheres to rainbow if there's another Space Traveling Warriors category ally in the turn. I mean, this is obviously going to be good. Again, LR Final Form Coolers on here. Actually, none of these LRs are really good besides this guy. I mean, this guy is good, right? STR Coolers on here. Chili's on here. Okay. There's good options on this team, actually. Okay. A lot of the, like, Wicked Bloodline units. But what's really stupid is that, like, Golden Frieza is not on here for some reason. But if you're, like, running this guy as, like, a floater on the cooler team or something like that, then having this guy on both rotations is very likely. Okay, so... Changes tech key spheres to rainbow. Yeah, it is what it is, huh? So actually, you know what? If you're a Tech Janemba fan, that probably wouldn't be the best for you. But at the same time, I don't know, because that team actually did not have an orb changer. So if you run this guy on the team, we finally have an orb changer on that team. the, you know, movie bosses slash terrifying conquerors team led by S tier cooler. So the thing with that is now you could have an orb changer, which could allow Tech Genova to more consistently get that full passive, which I think is good for him if you're running him on this team. And then 50% attack and defense by collecting 5 more key spheres. Again, that's just base. That's not multiplicative when attacking. If this is when attacking, that'd be really good. Okay. He seems fine to me. I don't think he's crazy. So 15,294 defense. I think the stat boost, if you get all the 5 key spheres and everything on the full extreme class team, it will matter for sure, because he's going from 80% attack and defense start of turn, essentially, all the way to 250% attack and defense start of turn. Then this doesn't really change that much, but it is a little bit of an increase, and it's still there. So that's really, really powerful. Okay. So I'm pretty sure if he's at 100% HP, he still has 10% defense, I believe, from how it's going to work. Okay. That's really, really good. I like this a lot, for sure. This Bojack, I'm actually pretty impressed by him. I think that they did a good job. They gave him what he needed. He's not like anything like, you know, special. He's not like, oh, this guy's crazy, mega good, right? But I honestly am fine with what they gave him. I think he'll be really good against Cell Max. I think he'll be good. Probably not against the core, but like all the other red zone stages, I think this guy will be a good option. Again, not taking supers or anything, I'm presuming, but I'm excited to see how it looks like in game. Now, if you take a look at his linking partners, again, that's what I was saying earlier. The issue is that none of these Bojacks are good. None of them are good. They're all bad. You're okay, but on the Kiryoka team, bad. And then it's like, we get 2 units that are like pretty good with them. Darts for Conquest, Big Bad Bosses, Legendary Power is good. Again, what I'm thinking is, you run this guy as a floater on the cooler team, and you get those 3 links from this cooler. He gives himself the 5 key start of turn. He orb changers, right? That could be really interesting. And there's not like a tech unit I'm remembering on that team that would really, really want those orbs, except Tech Genova. He would prefer like those type orbs as well, the 4. But you'll be able to get his damage reduction too. Okay, that's good. Additionally, we have the support memory here. This is the like when it's Krillin saves Gohan, but it's actually Piccolo here. I don't know, does it say anything here? Just save Gohan. I don't know what it's gonna boost, but this is a new Dragon Ball story here, so you're gonna get more stones for this and stuff like that, which is really, really sick. And additionally, I do want to point out again, tomorrow we're gonna have the data download, and it's gonna include all this, you know, stuff that we saw in the celebration info, such as the new Supreme Kai missions are gonna be out, right? Where is it? The new area stages are gonna be out when the data download happens. The new Supreme Kai missions. And then whatever's going on with this Dokkan event, we're still unsure. Then I believe the night after we'll get the in Bojack easier, yeah, because that's on the 6th, right? So plenty of content. Same with the Dragon Ball story. Then after that, I mean, it's just waiting for part 2 to happen. So let me know what you guys think of this in Bojack. I think it's good. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.